we start?
Yeah, we can start.
Hello.
Alright. Hello, everyone.
No, that's
welcome.
Did we start?
Shut up. Shut up, okay? You're dead.
Did we start?
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Talking Dogs podcast.
Wait, we starting? Hold on.
We are starting now, yes. So, Benny's back. We rebooted him. We brought him back from the grave.
We got him to the reboot van. You guys
The Radio Shack.
Yeah.
Wait, wasn't there a fucking ritual we had to perform or something?
Well, the ritual involved driving to the nearest Radio Shack.
Okay, we
It's
had
pretty bad, but
to take
there's
his
not many
ashes
of
to
those
a
left.
Radio Shack, put all of the
I lost
phones
a
in like
toe
a
to the
circle,
ritual,
and
which
then
is funny because the ritual does not call for a toe.
I
yeah,
actually wasn't dead. I just went to Radio Shack, but you know that's effectively.
we had your
called for a
ashes.
missing
We
person.
don't.
We had to drive
you just
across
produce
3
those?
state lines.
No, yeah, it was a little scary, man.
So,
I mean, I needed to go to Radio Shack.
Yeah. All right.
So-
So yeah. So thank
I
God.
went to Radio Shack and I bought nothing.
we
I just wanted to go.
we created a whole ass homunculus to replace you, and then it died.
It was a
Call
bad
me
time.
homunculus.
Yeah, it was fucking terrible. I'm not calling you a homunculus.
Okay.
A
good.
monkey miss. A monkey
Alright.
miss.
So,
Okay.
so we watched a much better movie than we've been watching so far.
Yeah, we did watch a really good movie.
That was good. I actually really.
Yeah,
I
that was
liked
genuinely a
movie
good
lot.
movie.
Like that's
It was-
a good 7 out of 10 movie. Like I
Yeah.
would watch
It
that
was
again.
it was officially funny, which is better than we've been getting in these past.
And
But
like,
like it's not just funny.
Three
It was
movies.
like a good
okay,
movie.
considering the fact that like the
So-
last
so
three
we watched
movies
concept.
have not been over like a 5 out of 10, at least for me. Like I already know what I'm gonna rank this movie. I think it's gonna be like maybe a 5, like a 7 out of 10. Like it was a good ass movie. It was fine, which is significantly better than anything else here. It was charming. It was fun.
It felt
however-
like a Disney Channel original movie in the best way possible.
But at the same
No,
time, it didn't
no,
really
there's
feel
a-
like a Scooby-Doo
there-
movie very much.
There was a problem. There are no talking dogs.
There are no talking
That's
dogs.
true.
Do we want to
So
go to the
this
notes now?
talk about this show.
this episode is the Talking Women podcast.
Right, because there were a lot of
Featuring
women.
Arwen from Sweet Life of Zack and Cody because he was in this movie.
He was in this movie.
two
Also,
views.
We're gonna
this
get into
movie
him.
This movie was produced by Ashley Tisdale.
This pretty
Yeah,
much is
that
a
was
Disney
weird.
Channel movie.
So, like-
this is just a Disney Channel movie.
Yeah, but
That's
while Curse of the Lake Monster and the other one were Disney Channel movies but bad, this was Disney Channel movie but good. I don't even know how to describe the difference.
Curse of the Lake Monster was not Disney Channel.
was-
movie
it-
bad.
it was at
was
least
bad. It was
entertaining. It
bad.
was-
No, it was not.
No.
No,
That
we're
movie was
saying
bad.
this
movie
movie's
was
entertaining. Yeah.
This movie
Well,
I thought was great.
the Cartoon
It was a
Network
good movie.
movies were just not good.
So yeah. That's.
So do you
let's
want
take it
to get to the
for
notes?
now.
All right.
Yeah, let's take it to the notes.
All right. So the first note I put down, oh wait, hold on. I have a confession to make. So,
Okay.
no, I'm making this to the audience because they need to know. We shouldn't leave them in the dark, about this. So,
Oh, yeah.
so, okay, way back when, like months ago, when me and Benny like came up with the idea for this podcast, while like looking for Scooby-Doo movies, we found this movie called Daphne and Velma, which I don't even know if we brought up that that's the movie we're watching, but that's the movie we watched.
I was convinced it was a porn.
No, yeah,
movie,
it
like,
looks
until just
you
now.
are currently
Yeah.
looking at the poster for this movie, and it looks like that. That's the actual poster for this real movie. What? And so like we found it on HBO Max because for a while that was like where all the Scooby-Doo movies were. But recently they've been fucking purging the Scooby-Doo movies from their platform, particularly the live action ones.
Warner, baby.
Yeah, fucking Warner.
David Zaslav.
Yay! I love corporate mergers. They're so fun.
I love deleting content for tax
okay.
write-off.
Let's kill him. Let's kill this guy. Let's beat him to death
Beat him
with
to death
hammers.
We'll get to that. But so since it's not on HBO Max, which is where we usually watch all these movies on. I sort of panicked because
he did what a smart person would do, and he should have pirated the movie.
Okay, so
But
I panicked. Okay, I literally I bought it like an hour before we started recording because I was like, fuck, I don't have the movie. I don't know where to get the movie.
You rented it.
he bought it.
I'll rent it for $3 on YouTube because it's available there.
On YouTube.
He has no job as well.
Please give me money. Please give me money. I have a PayPal. Please give me money.
We are under the impression that Yuli suddenly got an influx of Warhammer 40k subscribers.
So
and this
Yuli
is
has
his next video.
She would
Yuli
also bring
recently
that up.
posted what is probably the most successful video on his entire channel.
Thank you.
And it's Warhammer 40k content. So there are probably at least 100 so of you who have subbed expecting more of that.
But
Sorry.
bad news to you 40k fans, we're talking about something much better than 40k, and that is Scooby-Doo.
We are.
So that
we
being
are.
welcome to the Talking Dogs podcast.
Welcome to the Talking Dogs podcast. We talk about dogs and talking about them.
There are no dogs in
We're
this
not
movie.
talking
Or more specifically, we talk about one dog, the best dog, Scoobert's Dooby-Doo.
Exactly.
Who was also not in this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, this movie was
he
about
was not
the
in this
sister
movie.
sisters themselves,
It was-
Daphne and Velma.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Dudette and Shudette themselves.
So, okay, so two things. First of all, this movie is real. I know the poster makes it not look real. It is real. In fact, not only is it real, it is so far the best movie. It is the best movie we've watched for this podcast, which is alarming.
I still think the first James Gunn movie is the best one. But
it's the best one for me for
This
like
is a
nostalgic
better
purposes.
movie. The first James Gunn movie is like the best Scooby-Doo movie.
The Scooby-Doo
I'll
live
tell you what,
action
this-
movie, definitely.
This Scooby-Doo, this was not a Scooby-Doo movie. This was a
It
different.
really wasn't, but it's within the category technically. So
it's the Breath of the Wild.
we're reviewing it now
But
purely
it's
for
not-
the sake
it's not-
of
I don't think it's bad,
we're
like-
finishing off the I don't know what's 5. Sept is 5. What's it? Quad is 4.
Penta.
Penta.
Pentatilogy.
Think of the thing they
of
blew up
of
during
Scooby-Doo.
9/11.
So we're finishing the
How right.
Pentagon of live-action Scooby-Doo movies with this movie, and boy oh boy, it sure was a movie. And here's the
Wait, the word we're looking for is quintuplet. By the way,
is it? I'm just gonna say Pentagon.
No, it's not.
Pentagram?
Okay,
These
can we
movies
get
are
on
demonic.
with this? Come on.
Okay.
We're burning daylight.
Can we just
Shut the
okay,
fuck
yeah.
up! God damn it!
All
All right,
keep
so
going.
okay, so I bought this movie on YouTube. All right, we open it up. We're like, this doesn't seem to be in HD quality. I'll bump it up to 1080p or whatever, because the only option that was available was HD, so I expected it to be HD. This movie, if you're gonna get it on YouTube, which I don't recommend, just pirate it, is in 480p.
I honestly forgot that it was locked to 480
It
because
was.
I couldn't tell.
I
wonder
also
if-
kind of forgot.
Yeah,
I wonder
but still,
if
it is
was
pretty
in
funny.
1080, but your monitor just did not output 1080.
But the
That's
trailer
not
was
even
in
how that
1080.
works.
It's been very
I don't
strange.
fucking give a fuck. I don't
Okay.
give a flying fucking shit how it fucking works.
All right,
I just
cool.
fucking die already.
The movie
I-
ran at 32 tera shits per flop instead of 33. Fucking, I need my money
That
back.
movie made me shit my pants and suck my cock.
This movie made me piss in my mouth. All right, I'm pissed.
So let's go on and talk about the actual movie.
Okay, cool. So the movie starts. It's another movie where the characters are high schoolers again, but instead of having Shaggy and the gang, it's Velma and Daphne, and Velma is a redditor, or something.
And
Daphne's a
Arwen from
military
Sweet Life of Zack
student.
and Cody
All right.
is
So,
is
oh wait,
Daphne's
no.
dad.
This movie starts with a. Should we talk about the school? Because that's technically where this movie starts. It starts with an ad for this fucking school.
Okay.
So Elon. So this movie takes place in a reality in which Elon Musk built a school.
It's like the City of Glass from Mirror's Edge.
Yeah, kinda. It's okay. First of all, the set design is good again. Finally, we have a movie with good set design. Not great, but good.
Oh yeah, fucking Daphne's manic pixie dream girl house.
No, yeah, I love
Yeah,
that shit.
she lives in a Barbie house.
This movie looks like a movie, which I know.
That's drunk could save him.
I know you weren't here for these, Benny, but this is such a breath of fresh air from the Cartoon Network movies, which were all so cheap looking, and this one actually looks like it had a budget of more than $1.
One ham sandwich, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. And so Velma's got the goon cave, right? I feel like we need to broach this subject.
So,
yeah,
yes.
When it cut to Velma's room,
So
and immediately zoomed out to 3 monitors and a bunch of shit everywhere, like Asmongold.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Except there's no blood on the walls and no cockroaches.
And she's not a piece of shit yet.
That's also true.
She is a little bit of a shitter at the beginning of the movie, but she becomes a good person,
She's
which I
just
don't think is
dark and
possible for
brooding.
Asmongold.
She had a reason. She had a valuable reason.
That's fair.
She didn't want to get fucking murdered.
Are you implying that anyone who has a goon cave is evil?
Yes.
I know.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like I like just a rant. If you have dirty fucking food, not food trash, food, straight up food on your bedroom floor next to your bed, or worse, on your bed, you should be fucking euthanized.
No, yeah, I agree with that. Okay.
Yeah, more or less.
Here's a bit of a public service announcement. If you got a goon
Wash
cave,
your cheeks
if you're a gooner, go with God. I don't care. But wash your fucking house, God damn it! All right, like you
Public
can
service announcement,
you can take 2 fucking
Asmongold,
seconds
run
from
for your
jacking
life.
off, and fucking just clean up the fucking shit around your room. All
Unless
right.
you're depressed. In that case, you know what?
We've sat here
Can't
for
even
about
blame you.
20 minutes and said 2 things about this movie.
And the 2 things
Exactly the
are
movie.
the movie
Nothing wrong with it.
exists, and Velma's a gooner or a goonette or whatever.
This movie is gonna earn $1 billion.
It is going to earn $1 billion when it comes out in theaters 2019 or
No,
2018.
1 daft billion. You're not listening.
Just
Daft
get
billion.
on with it. What are your other notes?
The cast is good.
That's
That's
That's true.
fine.
The cast is good.
was
Or there's
It's-
some star power, a lot of SNL actors.
Oh, there.
Arwen.
I don't know if that's even
from
true because we only noticed the one. And we're not
She
even sure
wasn't-
if she
she's
was
not
an
actually an
SNL
SNL
actor.
actor,
She was just in Key
but
and
she's
Peele.
just like she's just a character actress.
Yeah.
She was in the
But
Black Ice Key and Peele sketch
I'm
as
most-
the news
yeah.
anchor,
like
She was in the
principal
Black
of the
Eyed Peas.
school. that is.
if you want to make a live action Scooby-Doo movie, and I think that does work conceptually, you need to have characters who like act goofy, you know? You can't have characters who act realistic or like even normal fucking people. They need to be weird fucking ghoul men, and that's every character in this movie, and it's great.
especially the football jock guy Griffin Griffiths.
Yeah, no, him and his
him and
his
his 2
polycule.
gay henchmen.
Him and his polycule are amazing.
Yeah.
Him and his
They're-
gay
they're-
polycule.
His
I-
2
they're-
fucking
they're-
sinners.
His 2 gooners.
His two.
Like, you got it, boss, type of goon.
But also I want to kiss my best friend.
Yeah, real. So
That
okay.
goon
So
gang.
after this, I brought up Daphne's Barbie
Goonies.
house, which I feel we've already gone over it a little bit. She's rich girl, fashionista person, cool, rad. She has Barbie adjacent shit. But then
Yeah, they sit at the fucking Last Supper table to eat their breakfast.
she kind of does. And we'll get more into that because of Daphne's dad, who is a major player in this movie, which is shocking.
It was also Arwen from Sweet Love Zack.
Who was also Arwen from Sweet Life and Zack and Cody.
Yes.
I'm gonna say that every time.
No, yeah, please do. Ian said, I don't remember
a
what
lot
you
of things
said.
in this movie.
You said a bunch of things about Daphne.
Yeah,
But the thing that I wrote down, shut up.
Yeah,
the thing
so
that I wrote down
I-
was Daphne McLightskin, which is the thing you said.
Okay, so
And that's
let
just
me
going to
explain.
encompass all of the
So-
racially charged things you said. Okay.
Daphne is okay. Historically speaking, right? Daphne Blake from Scooby Doo is a white person, right?
White?
She's okay.
She's waspy as fuck.
She's a prep kid. She's got like, she's from the '60s. She's got this big poofy thing. She lives in a big house all the time. She is a white person.
Yeah,
She goes to
Vampire Slayer.
she goes to high school.
Exactly. I'm not saying.
Don't fucking dox us. Don't fucking dox
live in
us.
I'm not saying it's bad for there to be colored representation in this film. That's fine. Daphne's mom is black. It's fine. What is strange is that Daphne's mom is black, and her dad is the waiter from The Sweet Life of
Could be a
Zack and Cody.
stepdad
The janitor.
or stepmom.
actually.
I mean,
That would make more sense, but assuming
No,
that's
it's like-
not
it's-
Oh wait,
it's
could
like
you
I
pause
s-
for a second? 2 seconds.
our host, ladies and gentlemen,
I'm gonna die.
gonna.
get-
Oh, okay.
We were in the middle of talking about Daphne and Velma.
It was nothing. Never mind.
okay. So,
Can we like?
Anyway, white people.
Yeah.
So
Can we
Ian,
talk
Ian,
about that
Ian,
more?
Ian hates white women or something.
so the
Ian's James
No,
Sullivan.
Daphne's light skin. Arwen's her dad. Her mom is black. That's the end of the conversation.
Daphne does not look like a mixed race person. That's just what I'm saying.
Again, could be a stepmom.
Could be.
That's what
You're
I
right.
think.
You're right.
But
You're right.
okay, Daphne does look like a mixed race person, but
She's
I don't
just
know.
light skin.
She's just a light skinned
Arwen
mixed race
is
person.
like
So
it's like that
It's like
one
I
guy
said,
from VR.
Arwen's the whitest. He's the whitest man in the entire world.
He's that guy
no,
from
his
VR
whiteness
chat who
counter-
loves
melanin.
who
I love black bitches. Yeah, he's that guy.
that guy from VR chat.
You know
yeah,
what?
no,
Maybe this will actually, go well with my new audience. This.
Yeah. Sorry. Also, if you're a jackass, sorry, we're all queer, so you're not gonna. If you're like
Except for
a,
me.
He's
well,
your
okay,
Italian though.
you might like Benny. But,
You might like Benny, but he's Italian, and thus because you are a Warhammer Nazi person, you're not gonna like him either.
that's actually it might be.
Even though the Italians
and
helped
again,
you for
I'm-
a bit, they also dropped out because they realized that they were gonna die helping you guys.
No, they didn't drop out.
yeah,
Their
I'm
glorious leader got circumcised, but it was his whole body.
Oh, and I'm Jewish. That should lay home the point.
Yeah.
You're also
Oh, yeah.
So yeah,
That's
I'm-
less important.
yeah. Anyway, so that's
posting this
that.
to iFunny, by the way.
Rad.
I don't want to get doxxed.
So Velma is a Sigma female. I don't know why I wrote that. I think it's just because she does like a cool walk to school. That reminded me of American
kinda.
Psycho. I don't know.
What?
No, yeah, Velma. Yeah, Velma does like do the American Psycho walk. You're actually kind of right.
She like at the beginning
like-
of the movie, she does.
Oh
until,
yeah,
like-
she just kind of barrels through everybody.
Oh, by the way, like
wrong with
prior to
you?
the beginning of the movie, Velma and Daphne are like online friends, and then Daphne, by sheer coincidence, like moves to her school district or whatever, and so then they're like, oh shit, we can meet up. But then for some reason, Velma acts really weird towards her, and we sort of find out why throughout the movie. But that being said, though, Velma does want to have sex with Daphne, and vice versa. This is not like an arguable fact. This is in the movie. It's barely even subtext.
There was
frankly.
the kissing scene.
There was the scene in which Daphne just kept looking at Velma's boobs like 3 times.
There was a scene where they kissed. They they locked lips.
There
They
wasn't,
smooched.
but
Lips
okay.
together, tongue out, saliva.
I mean,
It
they
was-
got put on the casting couch.
Yeah,
That
they didn't
I-
get put on the
kinda, yeah.
casting couch.
Right
They didn't
next to
kiss,
the
but they
of all
almost
people.
kissed.
They should have kissed. I mean, it was probably where it was going.
Yeah.
Okay, well those two dudes definitely did kiss off screen.
No, yeah. It's every
Those
time
3
those.
dudes, you mean.
Okay, so
Now the third
this
one's
is this is technically further along in the movie, but let's bring this up here because we keep talking about it. The fucking Griffin and his fucking Fruity Pebbles ass gang of
Yeah,
of two
so-
other fuckers.
So
Alright.
the
Like-
school bully who has like okay, so the school bully type
Peter
character
Griffin and his fucking Splatoon fans.
Oh my god.
the school bully who is gracefully given very little screen time.
Griffiths.
Before he gets
Uh,
lobotomized, and then the funniest scene in the movie happens.
He does
name
get
is Griffin.
lobotomized.
His name is Griffin Griffiths. He's like that.
He's an asshole.
He's got these two friends who are like 1 picosecond away from having like a like the most
the most insane fucking orgy of all time.
like they're like
Of two
actually like bara
Threesome,
like they're about to have like a bara like a bara yaoi relation.
What's bara?
I have no way to
Wait, what's
describe
bara?
Bara is buff men having sex,
buff
basically,
men.
but anime, or I guess hentai, yaoi, whatever.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
But
Toxic yaoi kind of shit.
I know, yeah.
Mr. White, we're gonna kiss.
Mr. White.
The white.
No, Jesse, not in front of my moods.
So
Jesus Christ.
Mr. White,
that's-
I'm quote retweeting it with a kiss.
Jesus.
and as far as Griffin himself would go,
Jesse.
as far as Griffith himself would go, like estrogen would probably help. Probably could use a little bit of self-confidence.
I don't.
Who knows?
I think you're reading a little too deep into it, but there is definitely like
I know,
queer
but
shit going on.
I absolutely am, but
She
it's
is
funny.
not. She is not happy in her body right now.
In my eyes, I just think that it's funny to be like, hey guys, do you ever think about like what it'd be like to kiss a man or something? Like, I'm not gay, bro, but like what if?
Okay, well, I think we should talk about by saying the actual fucking line this character said in the movie, where he said, like, he was talking about how he wanted to be a good dad, and the friend was like, you could be my dad, dude.
Oh my god, they do say that. I
That's
forgot
the
about
actual
that.
line.
That's a
that they
real
said.
thing they say in
That's
this
what sparked
real
us
movie.
talking about this while we were watching the movie.
That's
Oh
yaoi
my
baby
God.
101.
He's like, you'd be a great dad, bro.
You'd be a great dad.
You'd be a great dad.
Holy
Don't be my
shit.
dad. Like actually, yeah, like
You could be my
my
dad.
dad. You can.
And then he went,
my.
my daddy told me that it hurts less when someone else puts it on.
Oh my god. So anyway,
No, I'm not done talking about gay porn.
I'm done talking about gay porn.
anyway,
Oh, okay.
we're
No, you're
moving
not, 'cause
on.
We still got to talk about the rest of this movie.
We're moving on from the gay thruple and Velma desperately wanting to fucking plow Daphne with her 12-inch strap on, and moving on to the fact the lounge area is fake.
Okay, so there's this
We're back to like the first 10 minutes of the
there's this unhinged part of this unhinged part of the set dressing where instead of putting a lounge in the school in like a dystopian Techbro thing, they painted a lounge onto the wall for
Which
you
is
to
a brilliant.
pretend it's the most dystopia Techbro shit ever.
And that leads
it's
us
like,
directly
brilliant
into
use
the
of
tech
budget,
bro
genuinely.
bullshit in this movie.
Brilliant use.
But we
Oh
we
shit,
need to
yeah,
cap this off
because
by
like
saying
that definitely like
that
saved them money
the
on
lounge
doing it.
area painted to the wall was shown with a kid leaning against the chair painted on the wall and someone holding their bottle on the table painted on the wall.
No, yeah,
it's insane.
it is so funny.
It-
And
it
the rest of
probably
this
saved them
movie
a
is
lot
like
of
so
money on-
amazing because it's
on
like making fun of
tech
this like Elon Musk tech bro bullshit, and I
Yeah.
love it so much. It's so stupid. It's amazing. And that reminded both Benny and Ben of both Gen V and Watch Dogs, and I want them to
So what-
explain why.
Do you want to go first, Benny?
I'll go first. So the Gen V thing, right? So if you don't know, Gen V is the boys spinoff. It takes place in like a high school, college. No, it's college for like soup teenagers and like soup young adults and stuff. And there's a system in Gen V. Like the whole plot is that they rank the students by like how good of a soup they are, and the top student gets to join the 7 or whatever. There's the same exact student ranking system in this goddamn movie.
Oh yeah, no, there's a big screen
And-
that displays your fucking phenotype. Yeah.
Yeah, it
Like-
displays and, like it's based on like your school points, which is the exact way it is in NV. And the top student gets to be like the big inventor guy. And I'm just saying that the writers of Gen V probably
This movie
watched
came
this
out in
movie.
2018.
I'm just saying.
You know,
Just saying.
just saying.
They probably thought it was a good idea.
Anyways, watch Gen V. It's really fucking good.
All right, I'm gonna go for something probably way worse than Gen V. My connection I made to Watch Dogs. I think specifically Watch Dogs 2 because I like that one way more than the first one.
I have Watch Dogs 2. I really need to play it.
Despite the fact that in Watch Dogs 2 there is a company called Bloom, but it's spelled different.
So
spelled like
funny.
Oh shit! Oh yeah. Also
like,
did we ever
Bloom
say
is
the Elon Musk guy.
His name is Tobias Bloom.
Tobias Bloom.
Yeah. Yes, I remember that because it's such a fucking insane name.
But the fictional corporation in Watch Dogs is literally called Bloom, spelled B-L-U-M, but pronounced Bloom.
Is it with like an umlaut?
Second thing is I noticed that when she pulled up the fake in-universe phone and it showed all the students' information, that's a game mechanic in Watch Dogs. You can use that
is literally
to,
what happens in Watch Dogs.
You can siphon money from people that way. You can look up what they most recently did. There are convicted pedophiles that you can find in Watch Dogs and pull up their information and like see what their name is and what they've done, what they're about to do, how much money's in their account. And my first thought was, are they doing the exact same thing but for students and the idea of student like individuality? Like they pull it up and it's like that, like it had their name, what rank they are, what grade they're fucking in, like. I wouldn't be surprised if it had their fucking name, their address in there, and like their social security number. And then when it got to the board, I kind of just thought of like there's a ranking system in Watch Dogs where it's an online ranking system, so I imagine not a lot of people have played it. But there is like an all-time hacker rank where basically the more missions you do and like the higher your rank is, you get put onto this board, essentially, and it's ranked very similarly. Yeah, Watch Dogs 2 is way better than the first. I actually really like that game. You should play it.
That's definitely true.
Yeah.
I don't like any of them.
I have Watch Dogs too. I should play it. But so that leads us swiftly into since there is a massive thing with all of the like people being in the system, etc. Turns out Velma fucking burned off her fingerprints and doesn't have that.
Yeah, she's like incognito.
Which kind of makes a plot hole because she's on the ranking system, but doesn't seem to be in the system.
Yeah,
which
I think it's because she was bad that they just didn't care about her.
I don't.
Oh,
because when she started,
that could be what they're trying to go for.
When she started climbing the ranks, her like name on the leaderboard was like condemned behind police tape.
Oh, okay, so it's the sort of thing of like she was so insignificant that she wasn't even on the fucking
I think
like,
it was
radar.
that she was just so bad and undesired that they were like, we don't even give a fuck.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, so
next note.
Crystal Cove jump scare.
They mentioned Crystal Cove again, like they did in the other one, and it
they haven't. They didn't mention this in any of the other ones.
They did. They
never did.
They did literally in the one.
They talked about it like in the last movie.
No, they didn't.
Blowing nose ASMR.
Rad.
Holy shit. Holy fuck. Lois. I'm coming.
So I wrote down Daphne is super lucky before we find out the reason behind that.
Oh yeah, there's like a running gag in the
very beginning of the movie. Where it's Daphne's like super lucky,
the luckiest girl in the world, like
and it's like, and I was like,
oh,
okay, so that's where they're taking this character. That's interesting. But then it turns out that it was all her dad. Her dad was doing like an anti-version of the fucking "It was me, Barry" bullshit from the fucking Flash.
You ever seen the Puss in Boots movie from 2000? When Humpty Dumpty's talking to Puss, and he's like, everything you've ever done, I've been there. And it, like, flashes through, and he's in everything. It was like that, but it was Arwen disguised as a lunch lady giving her a California roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say, like, an anti-version of the fucking Nega Flash thing. What's his name?
The what Flash?
The what?
NEGA. Is that not what it's fucking called? Anti-Flash?
His name. I think they changed his name.
Watch out, Denzel Crocker.
It's Reverse Flash, isn't it?
I need to pee. I'm sorry. Keep talking. I need to pee.
Flashes, all right? There's
a lot of flashes. I don't know.
There's okay. So there's the Reverse Flash, and he runs backwards. That's not important. He doesn't. But anyway, then there's Black Flash, who's a zombie. That's why he's black. And he taps into the black speed force.
What are you saying? What the fuck are you saying?
Are we still talking about Scooby-Doo?
No.
No, we're talking about Daphne and Velma. Pay attention.
Daphne and Zelma.
Daphne and Zack.
Anyways, what's the next note you have, Yuli?
Yuli just went to the bathroom.
Did he?
Yes.
I did not hear him leave.
He told us to keep talking.
Our host, you guys.
So, anyways, I'm currently playing Pokemon Ultra Moon right now. I think Gen 7 is severely underrated as a Pokemon generation. I caught a Mawile, right? Front-facing Mawile is kind of disgusting. But it's a really good game. I think a lot of people skipped out on it wrongly because Sun and Moon was kind of eh. But Ultra Sun and Moon make it a million times better.
I'm playing Elden Ring, and I'm doing a fist-only run as the Dragon of Dojima.
I could be playing Helldivers instead of being here.
You could play Helldivers right now.
Huh?
What else can we say? What kind of like hot take can we give?
I could try and get you DMCA'd.
I'll do that. I don't think it's
Baba Booey, Baba Booey, Howard Stern's penis.
I'm on microphone.
Okay, I'm back.
All right, Yuli's back. Let's start talking again.
All right. So Daphne has a sonic screwdriver.
Yeah, she has like a weird pen that has like an alien head thing on it.
But that's
And
only in
we
that
did
one
not know
scene.
We didn't know what the fuck it did, but
It doesn't seem to do anything.
Shows no, it was like a.
It's like a recorder. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was very strange.
Because she like uploaded the recording to her computer, and it was a ghost voice, and she played it backward, Satanic Beatles record, and it said "Come Closer."
I don't remember that at all, but sure.
It said "come."
Yeah,
That was it was the freaky ghost. He likes toes.
The freaky ghost, he likes to eat ass and suck toes.
All right. So mopping the lady with the 2 mops, which is never explained.
She had 3 mops, but then one of the mops broke, and then she gave 2 mops.
There's a
Why does she
custodian
have
lady
3 mops?
Who has beef with Velma?
I don't know.
And then I've written down the Scissor Sisters.
Oh yeah, because
That's Benny's.
Blowjob Brothers.
That's Benny's thing. You explain.
Look, I think Ian brought up the Blowjob Brothers, and then I said, "Well, this is Daphne and Velma, so the Scissor Sisters."
So there was. We had reason to say Blowjob Brothers. I don't remember why. And then Benny said more like the Scissor Sisters, which I then said I'm Dudette, and that's Chudette, and together we're the Scissor
remember
Sisters.
And Chudette
He also said
sounds
this at the
like
start of the
something.
podcast.
For
It
the rest
sounds
of
like
the
Alvin
Did
Jones.
she? Oh, yeah.
I said Chudette sounded like New Super Mario Brothers.
Kinda.
So, Daphne's outfits are radical. Y'all are just jelly. I don't know what that was a reference to.
Because part of the whole plot twist of Velma, of Daphne's not lucky. It's just her dad hovering around her and making her seem lucky. She has like a closet that like picks out her awesome clothes for her, but it was just okay.
Oh, Ian left. Oh,
Welcome
Ian's
back. So she has like a super closet, like a clothe me closet, I think is what it's called.
Yeah.
That like picks out cool outfits for her, but it was just her dad the whole time. And then she had the big like argument with her dad, like, "Stop doing this to me. Let me live on my own." She picks out an outfit of her own for the first time, and it looks like the classic Daphne outfit, and everyone bullies her for it.
It looks fucking. Not only is it the classic Daphne outfit, it's like a modernized version of the classic Daphne outfit, and it looks
good.
It looks
It's
so
like
good.
Fine. It's like normal.
It looked like it's
It's
just like
very
a,
normal.
It looked like
People
standard
make a big
clothes.
fuss.
Like, you wouldn't.
I think
bully
it
anybody for wearing
genuinely
that.
looks good.
I think it
genuinely looks good.
Yeah.
Like it's not like
Although,
that. It
and
looks
then,
normal.
and then
It
the
looks
shirt,
good.
the stupid fucking bitch Carol. There's a character in the movie named Carol. By
Yeah,
the way.
we fucking
that I
hate
said-
Carol. We hate Carol.
I predicted that she was gonna murder somebody by the end of the movie, and we'll get to that.
We will get to
But
that.
She's like the senior advisor helping Daphne around the school, but she sees Daphne wearing like the outfit, and she's like, "Oh no, that's awful. Why are you wearing blue and purple together, you colorblind cretin?" And then she gives her like a Bloom shirt, and then uses her phone to change it into a purple shirt with aliens on it that looks bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she uses her nice
yeah.
big purple coat, which did look good. I will say though, the purple and green not working together is a real thing, but it doesn't matter because it's
that's
just
so bad.
it-
Purple.
It's
Dude,
it's
you
the
don't
iconic.
Oh my
Build
God.
the colors, bro.
It's.
Alright.
I will say it is the iconic Daphne outfit, so it automatically is cool. It's just that I guess in the fashion world, it's like strange and abstract.
Okay. Fine. So every character is made to be suspicious, like literally every one, until all of them die.
That's a good thing though.
Which
That's
yeah,
like-
no, that's
like-
here's the thing. Every single one of these movies has at best been
They're
fun, but
mysteries,
it's
so they're
rarely
supposed to
ever
have
been
red
like
herring.
a good mystery. Like in terms of every single one, it's like except for like that first James Gunn one, you could like kind of figure out who did it, and before the end.
well,
I don't know where I'm going
the
with this,
first
but
James Gunn movie was a very different.
yeah, the first James Gunn movie was broadly pretty good, but kind of fucked over in editing, to be honest. But still, like the skeleton of a good
Also-
movie is there. But
It was hard as fuck. Let's admit, with the pop rock remix of the original Scooby Doo theme.
It was.
playing
That
for
went so
the
fucking.
grand finale.
It's a
and
hard
the
movie,
main
it goes
villain. And the main villain is fucking Scrappy Doo.
No, yeah. And it's like as soon as Scrappy Doo gets introduced, you're like, oh, he's the villain. Is that sort of thing. But still, though, it's like, you can kind of see it. Like that, like there are suspects that they have to knock off. But in every other movie that we've seen, it's like, oh, you're pretty sure who the bad guy is the second you see him, or if that's not the case, you have no way of figuring out who that is until the end.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't expect Shaggy Doo to be the villain of the first movie, so...
Did you watch it for the first time on this podcast? I've always been a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, I might have watched it I might watch it like a dentist office.
Oh, okay.
Maybe on like Cartoon Network.
To be fair, we did kind of figure out like as the first like shot of the movie has Tobias Bloom, billionaire, in it, and we all immediately went, yeah, he's the bad guy.
Yeah,
He looks
but
like a Yakuza villain in his like portrait.
yeah, but it's like that's the bad guy.
He does look like a Yakuza villain.
No, yeah,
Like,
it's like he's clearly the villain, but what the fuck is the villain's plan? Like, what do any of these weird, disparate things
Yeah,
have to do with each other? And
keeps
it's a
you in
good
suspense.
mystery. They actually made a pretty okay mystery.
it's okay.
Even though
And
you
the
could
actual
kind of figure out
mystery,
who it is
like,
from the
this
beginning,
film,
it's like, okay, but like how though?
The actual like mystery of the film that we learn later is also like pretty good. Like it's strange and abstract, like Scooby Doo.
It is. It's an
not bad,
interesting
it's fine.
idea.
No, I'm not saying that it's. Like I said, this movie is a good movie by live action Scooby Doo standards, all right, which are very low standards.
that's correct. Yeah.
And so praising the fact that this mystery movie is a mystery movie is pretty damn high praise, frankly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Velma's a bitch. We kind of went over that. Like she's kind of
Well,
awful
Velma
at the
had a
beginning of the movie.
reason.
Yeah,
She's
Velma
dark
had
and, she's dark and broody and
because nobody really
people.
likes her, and she sort of hates the concept of being popular, and like the
And
fact
then
that her
her
grades are
and-
tied with being
and then her and
popular means that
Daphne
she's in
get
sort of
into
a
a
hell
fight.
spiral.
her and Daphne get into a fight as lab partners and get sent to the principal's office, and the principal puts them on the comfort couch.
No,
on
the
extreme
conflict couch.
Yeah.
conflict couch.
Yes.
Comfort couch.
Which folds like Tetris blocks.
No, yeah.
Until they're squeezed together and they have to say that they love each other
And then they have to
because they're
fuck.
in close proximity.
If they don't fuck hard enough, then they'll crush their skulls.
It worked though.
It did work. They did make
did.
out. So Tobias Bloom, do we want to talk about him? Let's not talk about the twist about him, but just him.
I've said this many times. He looked two-dimensional.
Oh yeah, you did. I don't understand what that means.
Because like he's lanky.
His coloring is just very flat.
But also,
Yeah,
whenever
it's very
he turned
strange.
to the side, he looked like he was about 3 inches thick.
Okay.
I just thought he looked like a two-dimensional person.
Considering the twist of the movie, it makes sense to think that.
I also just thought about that, and like, damn, I'm kind of a genius.
No, yeah. Oh, holy shit, that does work with the twist of the movie. We'll get to the twist later, okay? But
They have a big tech seminar assembly at the school where they're like, we have AirPods that aren't AirPods, and they beam music you want to listen to directly into your brain, like the Elon Musk chip that murders monkeys.
Yeah.
and then he creates
There's a lot of Elon Musk
and then he fucking brings out a fucking a food replicator.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, oh, okay, so
like, I have a 3D printer that makes
So
That even
okay,
chance at me.
here's the thing. With this invention, food like world hunger is solved. It's solved. He has solved world hunger by this invention, which he didn't invent, but we'll get to it. And what he decides to do to it is he uses it for the school. He's like, I'm going to use this in the school to make pizza.
Yeah, because pizza's awesome.
Rad.
It's like that Goron video.
Here's the thing. I don't mind that because that is like the perfect like tech bro stupid bullshit that would 100% Elon Musk would do that. He is 100% the kind of guy who'd be like, oh yeah, I'm going to figure out a thing to solve world hunger. I'm going to use it on my Ferrari. Or some bullshit.
I'm going to feed my Ferrari pizza.
He's not that smart.
I'm gonna feed my Porsche pizza.
Okay, I should specify.
And then my friend.
I got one of my
collects
underlings to fucking build to create a fucking
Elon Musk,
matter replicator, and I'm gonna use it
buys
on
other
myself.
people's ideas. He doesn't
That's
get his
so true.
underlings to do it. He just buys other people's inventions. And
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah.
So Daphne's dad was in the grassy knoll. I don't remember what that was about.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't remember.
What are you
Wait,
talking
no,
about?
I remember it. You were one of our theories for like what the twist was gonna be was that
Oh yeah, we
Daphne's
said that,
dad was
like,
gonna
what if
be
Daphne's
like
dad
was gonna
behind.
was gonna be behind all of this
we
to
haven't even
discredit.
talked about what the main problem is. Kids
Oh, yeah.
are getting kidnapped and lobotomized in this school.
Basically.
Yeah, right. They're getting.
arguably better for society, but for the sake of this.
And I'll be honest with you, the fucking
the movie,
weird
no
ghost
good.
thing feels like it was just tacked on. And as we find out later,
Well, it's
it
to
literally
make it feel
was.
it's to make it feel like do because like you do always deal with ghosts and goblins, monsters.
No,
and
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
So
There's
that's why that's
Yeah,
they
there's a
kept saying it was
ghost guy
ghosts, but-
running around, but that doesn't end
So
up
what happens
really
in the-
meaning anything. But no, and
we
what we
see
thought
this
and we thought
happen
it
3
was gonna
times.
be. What we thought it was gonna be was that
we gotta Yuli, we gotta explain what kids.
Okay.
We gotta
Okay,
explain what
fine.
happens to the kids first.
all right.
Yeah.
So,
they, so
you see
they
this
they,
happen
they all
3
have
times in the
these
movie.
phones.
All right,
that are,
shut
like,
up. Let Benny explain it.
smartphones.
Weird futuristic phones, right? And like during the cold open, like a death message shows up on this girl's phone, and she walks down the hallway, and the locker doors open up, and she just walks in, and then disappears. And then that happens to another character that we meet, who's at the top of the list when Daphne gets to the school, and he's like super smart, and then he goes into the locker, comes out, and lobotomized. He's just like, I'm good the whole time.
No, yeah, like
And
that's one of
to
the bits.
Griffin
It's like
Griffiths too.
like characters keep saying I'm good as like a bit, and Griffin Griffiths gets lobotomized, and then the funny scene in the movie happens where
Yeah,
like he just keeps saying
he's
I'm
like,
good
"I'm
in the
good."
background while like just a normal scene is playing out, and it's genuinely fucking hilarious.
And it's the same take every time.
It's the same intonation, the same take, and like how they visualize it is he just keeps like leaning over to like get a drink of water and then stands up and says I'm good, and then like he leans down and just stands up and just like I'm good.
Oh, yeah, his
Perfectly
friends are
spaced
also like,
apart.
"Oh, he looks fine. Hey, Griffin, heads up." They throw a football at his head, and he doesn't react or catch it, and just goes, "I'm good." And they're like, "Whoa,
He didn't
he didn't
react.
flinch." That's awesome,
That's
bro.
awesome, bro. Hell yeah. Yeah, it's fucking.
That group kind of gives me the racist punks from Harold and Kumar vibes.
I don't.
Yeah.
I've never seen Harold and Kumar.
But yeah, anyways.
But anyway, Daphne's dad at the grassy knoll. We're circling back to that.
Since all the kids that were getting like lobotomized and disappeared were number 1 on the list at the time, our theory was, what if Daphne's dad is involved in getting rid of all these kids so she gets to the top of the leaderboard?
Yeah, because Daphne's dad is like a helicopter parent.
I kind of said that,
and then
like a thing,
and then,
but as it kept going on, the more and more I thought the idea.
Like that makes sense as it goes along. It's like, wait, is that where it's going?
Because it's actually not a bad idea for a movie in itself. Because they built it up, they made it vague enough, but still gave him a reason to want to do it. And if that was the plot of the movie, we probably, even though we did guess it, we probably wouldn't have expected it.
Yeah.
And then it gets to the part of the movie when like they start to figure it out a little, and they're like, "Oh my god, what's going on?" And then they see the ghost, and they're like, "The ghost is real." And then I was like, "No, the ghost." And I said that they have a whole Scooby-Doo chase scene. Daphne, Velma loses her glasses.
We're skipping very far ahead in the movie at this point.
I mean,
well, the middle part of the movie kind of doesn't exist.
Not a ton happens throughout the course.
Yeah,
nothing happens in the middle of the movie.
Oh, right, I was just about to say that. Carol, this bitch, is a bad guy, and Ian kept calling her a queer. Just, like, really derisively, just like, this fucking queer.
He used it derogatorily, he's derogatory, even though it itself isn't, like, super derogatory in nature. But, like, the effort he put behind it was scary.
Yeah, kind of.
What was the bit you were doing? You kept bringing up that, like, you had a bit you were doing, but I didn't... What? What? Yeah. What was the joke? You just kept calling a woman queer.
That's just how my friends communicate sometimes.
Okay.
That's just what it's like.
Queer to queer communication.
Kinda. Jesus Christ. So Velma kills a robot child.
Great, actually.
She does.
Velma has robot children, and
their blood is thermite.
It actually does.
And so she keeps having to create them
make me sad.
and kill them over and over again to get more thermite because she keeps having to.
Yeah, and every time she did, they're like, Velma, why?
Well, yeah, every single time.
Like, it's
not even funny. It's just sad. Like, what the fuck? All right.
Those little robot things are so
the
cute.
Podcast. You can get Peggle Deluxe and Peggle Nights on Steam for $1.48 because of the sale.
Oh my god, I love pegging.
Podcast, I'm playing Peggle.
Repost this podcast if you like pegging.
I love getting pegged.
I love getting pegged. Okay, so this movie has a good soundtrack. That was one of my notes.
It does.
I like this movie's soundtrack.
It's
very
kind of
like
pop girly style, but like it fits.
I mean, it's nice. I like it. It's definitely different from the last couple, which were shitty kids movie soundtrack and ska shit.
Yeah.
Okay, well, the ska in the first two movies was actually
no. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying that it's different from those. You know what I mean? Like I fucking love the soundtrack to the Scooby-Doo the first two Scooby-Doo movies. Those are fucking awesome. But
James Gunn just knows how to make a good soundtrack.
Yeah, James Gunn's just good at soundtracks. He's a clever bean. All right, this brings us.
Oh.
So the gang is like skulking around, and for some reason they need to go to the Black Box Theater.
The gang. It's just the two of them.
It's just the two of them.
Just the two of us.
Yeah, and that brings us on to. Okay, so us four were friends in high school. That's how we met, basically. Yeah. And I was sort of a late addition to this group, and so every now and again. Usually Benny will, like, bring up a story that happened before I was, like, involved in the group. And one of them, he brought this up now, was the Black Box Theater cumstain?
So, in our high school, this wasn't a Black Box Theater. It was in the music room. In the music rooms in our high school, there was practice rooms, obviously. Soundproof rooms, kids go in, practice their instruments without disturbing anybody. This one kid would go into the practice room and just jerk off, and he left he nutted on the floor and left a stain.
Yeah.
On the floor of a practice room in the high school.
I want to add a little note to. A lot of people did that in our school.
Yeah.
Was
What?
it a lot?
A lot more than a lot to me is kid. Like I know at least 3 other stories of masturbation in inappropriate areas.
I was very confused because I also
more than
we also had a black box
too
theater,
much.
so like
Yeah, we did because, but this didn't happen in the black box theater.
okay.
No, it was one of the sound rooms.
And just nobody fucking cleaned it up.
Well, do you know how hard it is to clean up dried up cum? You should.
Do you?
Yeah, dude. You just put vinegar on it, it fucking cleans right out.
You put what on it?
I'm not gonna say it again. So at this point in the black box theater scene is basically the scene immediately after it. We get like the big reveals of basically what's going on, broadly, and that's also when, because it's like 20 minutes from the end, they realize, oh right, this is a Scooby-Doo movie. We should have a Scooby-Doo chase scene, and it's the goofiest shit. It's poorly edited. It's weird. They only have like 1.5 sets to work with. But I don't know. It's charming. It doesn't overstay its welcome. It's fine.
They put good effort into it.
Yeah, they did the old college try, with what they had. I'm fine with it.
It was a fun scene.
And then they trip over the fucking funny ghost man who's been stalking them around the place.
Oh yeah,
and it turns out that it's
core.
What?
So I was like, because there's like a floating ghost Grim Reaper guy.
Yeah.
And I was like, what if it's just a guy on a hoverboard in a spooky coat?
And then not only does it turn out to be that, it also turns out to be Daphne's fucking dad,
who's Arwen from Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
Yeah, and then it's like, and then all of us,
That's
like I had it written down as if it's like.
Every time.
No, yeah, every time. As if it's like, oh, like this explains it. I literally have written down, it was Daphne's dad? ? Exclamation mark, question mark. Because I'm like, oh shit, he was the mastermind behind this? Damn, we sort of figured it out early. But like, I didn't expect him to go that way. And then Daphne's dad is like, no, I'm just a helicopter parent. I was just like following you around because
I just wanted your life to be perfect.
Yeah. Like I'm just still watching you, making sure you're doing okay, which is like, that's creepy and weird, but like, okay. So who the fuck is behind all of this? And what's with this? And what's with this giant control room that has a tube in it? And then
oh yeah, they find another one of the students in like a lobotomy tube.
Yeah,
like getting
lobotomy.
And she gets transported.
How else would you describe it? It's a lobotomy tube.
She gets transported up the lobotomy tube like Augustus Gloop in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
I guess it is a lobotomy tube.
And then there's a scene in which either Daphne or Velma accidentally hits a button which activates like the mind control like thing.
She presses the lobotomy button.
Well, no, it's the come to the lobotomy chamber button basically, and both Daphne and Velma start like looking weirdly at the tube, but Daphne's dad, Benny,
who's Arwen from Sweet Life of Zack and Cody,
is like, holy shit, what's going on? And he like very quickly and very intelligently, presses the button again to turn it off, and they're like, ooh, why is that happening? And then Velma
press the big red button and not the green button.
I don't fucking. Who gives a shit? Fucking gay ass. You fucking Fruit Loop looking motherfucker.
Balls.
Okay.
Did you call me?
Oh my god. Where are we?
And then we're almost fucking done. Okay. And but the point that I'm getting to is that Velma figures out, oh, this mind control thing only works on kids.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's even stupider than that. She says it plays an audio frequency only kids can hear.
Only kids can hear. It's
no,
like fucking FNAF,
that's already stupid, but the fact that it's like, okay, we have a way to lure exclusively children to a secluded area.
Damn, call them fucking William
Oh yeah. We
Jesus
said
Christ.
Tobias Bloom was in Epstein's.
He was
Black
in the
Bloom was on
flight
the
logs.
Epstein Island
That's
plane,
how he got the kids. That's the twist of this movie. That was the twist. That was the twist all along. That's why he was taking the
How he
kids.
got the kids.
Yes.
The secret.
How do you think he
ending
got the
twist-
twist?
how do you
How do you
explain
think
what
he
the
got the
ending
kids
twist
to the thing? All right, we're almost done. I swear to God. Daphne has the coolest dad. The insecurity elevator. Immediately after the scene, we get the reveal. So I just want to broach this topic because it's the weirdest fucking scene in the movie. So Daphne and Velma go to fucking Arasaka Tower because they're like, holy shit, we gotta fucking kill Tobias Bloom, or whatever, or get him arrested or some
Arasaka
shit.
Tower, for non-cyberpunk fans, it's like the Millennium Tower.
All right, yeah, sure. Throughout that whole
When they get
montage scene and like the hype music, I was just in my head just going, "Bow, now, 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 now." All right.
In my
So when
head,
they
I was
get
going
inside-
10 years.
Oh, and also,
When they get
I want
inside this elevator-
fan art of Velma as V now. All right. And Shaggy as
and
Johnny
Arwen
Silverhand.
from Split Up with Zack and Cody as Nishikiyama.
Yeah.
Cool.
But when they get in
Cyberpunk
this
dude.
elevator, they
No, yeah, they go to an
press the
elevator in the
button,
place.
They go up, and the elevator goes in security mode, like in security mode. But it turns out that it's saying in security mode. When they get in the elevator, the lights turn off, and it's just their eyes visible.
And it's the most horrifying,
all
like,
their
analog
insecurities-
horror bullshit I've ever seen in my life, by the way.
All their insecurities become
It's so
personified.
strange.
It's
Yeah,
so
and then they
upsetting
have to,
looking.
like, they have to be like positive to themselves in order to get it to shut down.
Yeah, Daphne's like, we have to prove we have no insecurities. They basically just start hyping each, like, you're so cute, girl, I love you, and like,
Yeah.
That needed to
genuine-
end with them making out, alright?
With
That
them
needed to
kissing.
end with
Yeah,
them
right,
having
right.
sex, alright?
They're also
imagine it open the elevator.
And they're just
And they're, like,
making out.
kissing.
They're just kissing.
And then Daphne's dad is there, and he's like, oh, whoa, whoa.
Whoa, okay.
And he's like,
okay.
"Hey, I'm Arwen from She Was Zack and Cody."
Wow.
he goes, "Hey, you go, girl."
Hey, hell
I mean,
yeah.
Gay.
So, anyways, Daphne's mom is in the lobotomy machine.
No, yeah.
And they
So
get their
Daphne's
dad
mom,
Yes.
it turns out
important
that
note about Daphne's mom is that she is married to Arwen. Sweet Life of Zack.
yeah, she is married to
That's true,
Arwen from
yes.
Sweet Life on Zack of Zack and Cody.
Yes.
So Tobias's plan. Let's explain Tobias's plan. All right, because they meet Tobias, they see him there. All right, and he explains his evil scheme while Velma fights a head crab from Half-Life.
She does fight a head crab in a very funny scene. That's funny because it's bad.
Yeah, it's very goofy looking, but in a very funny way. I like it. I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
But so Tobias's plan, I genuinely barely remember what it was. Wasn't it like I'm going to
his
steal
plan-
these people's ideas, basically.
Yeah, his plan was like have the kids get ranked by their like ideal, like their intelligence to invent new ideas and shit, right?
And then suck
what
the
he
power out
did-
of their brain.
And then
Yeah,
suck their...
he would abduct the #1 student and put them in the lobotomy machine and steal their creativity from their brain and create inventions with
Right,
it.
yeah. I should mention that he had nothing to do
Like
with the
the
spooky
Lego
ghost
movie.
happening. This is entirely unrelated, which I just think is funny because
Yeah.
it's a Scooby-Doo movie.
The spooky ghost was entirely Daphne's.
It was entirely unrelated.
very
It,
strange.
it had nothing to do with the plot, which I think is pretty fucking funny, honestly.
It's very strange.
And then Velma fights a head crab, funny moments, haha. We're gonna have to blow up Arasaka Tower.
And then
then
I said
it's-
he looked like a two-dimensional person,
And
they
then they
reveal
threw
the
a...
twist
And
that Tobias Bloom
they throw something at it,
is a
it phases
hologram.
through him, he's a fucking hologram.
He's a hologram based on some weird Japanese model who's a white guy somehow.
Admittedly, he does kind of look...
Yeah, that
He
was
looks
extreme.
racially ambiguous, but, like, very clearly not like
he
a
looks
Japanese
fucking
guy.
white. Are you kidding me?
I think he looks like racially
He's very
ambiguous.
He's very much a white guy.
It's, yeah.
He's extremely a white guy.
I mean, he was pretty fly for a white guy. I'll give him.
He's Scott the Woz white.
I wouldn't go that far. Audience, here's a pic of him. What do you think? Say in the comments.
Show me your balls.
Audience, show me this guy's balls. And then it turns out as like a Wizard of Oz bit, they like go behind the curtain and it's like it's fucking Carol. It was Carol the whole goddamn time.
The whole time.
That bitch.
I told you. I was like, she's gonna kill somebody, but
she technically didn't kill anybody. She's like Jigsaw. She technically never killed anybody.
She lobotomized a few people.
She did,
Yeah,
but they got better.
And she
They did
also
get better.
wanted to kill Daphne and Velma because.
Oh right, I forgot the wolves.
Elevator. There's a whole bit on the
there's
insecurity elevator where Velma's like, "What if there are wolves in here?" And they're like, "How are wolves gonna get in here?" And then they meet Tobias Bloom, and he's like,
"You should have fucking
on the
died."
elevator. And they're like, "Wait, died?" And he's like, "The wolves." And he was like, "Oh, I forgot to put the wolves."
Damn it, I forgot to
in
put
there."
the wolves in there.
So she did try to kill them.
What the fuck are you doing, Ben? What am I hearing?
Your mom.
Are you just slapping your
Nice
keyboard?
one.
All right.
Yeah, Carol
Do we
is
have
a
any other points to
26-year-old
make?
high schooler.
There's no.
She's a
There's no.
26-year-old high schooler.
Like
Which
everyone
shouldn't be
else in the
surprising because
movie.
The entire cast is a 26-year-old high schooler, but her character is 26.
Right. And that made me write down the note, Carol loves eating brains and having sex with children,
And then she jumps off a building
and dies.
20 stories tall.
I
and
assume.
splats all over the pavement.
Yeah.
Except
Right, yeah.
except the government agent that she was fighting instead lives and changes his ways and moves to Hawaii.
What the fuck are you talking
Open up a
about?
bar.
Yeah, that's how you choose
What the that's fucking gibberish. What the fuck are you talking about?
I'd have
sorry.
killed you when first we met.
If you're
Okay.
looking for Carol, she's on the roof.
She's up on the roof.
Alright. And then
us only.
Oh my god.
I don't get it.
Yeah,
I only just started playing
The
Yakuza.
two Yakuzas out here.
I only just started playing Yakuza. I played Yakuza 0 the other day. It fucks hard. I only played a little bit of it, and it fucks hard.
There's 8 of them, and then 4 spin-offs.
I know. I think I'm just gonna play the main ones, honestly, because
When we gonna
I have a
get Kiwami
limited
Death?
lifespan. I don't know what to tell you.
When
I
we
mean,
gonna get
there's
Death Kiwami?
9 games, so you got a lot of games.
I know.
Wait,
So
hold on,
I'm
count.
like,
0
9.
through 8.
9. Then there's Judgment 1 and 2. Then there is Ishin. If you know
getting off track.
Japanese,
Play the Yakuza games. They're good. Let's finish talking about this godforsaken movie.
all right, and so then the
I don't think
movie
there's anything else
sort
to
of.
talk about.
this
Well,
movie was not good.
all right, shut up,
This movie
shut up.
had a bit of-
I know. I'm
had a
just
bit
saying
of-
that.
Shut the fuck up, okay? So then the movie sort of ends, and we were all like, "Oh shit!" Since this is like meant to be, or this is advertised as like, "Ooh, it's a prequel to the Scooby Gang," they're gonna have like a post-credit scene where like Fred shows up or some shit. But instead, there's kind of a post-credit scene, but it's Velma's PC gets hacked, and it's like,
Yeah.
what does that have to do with anything? Who knows?
It's like another mystery to solve.
It's like, okay, this movie never got a sequel because I wasn't aware of this
Well, the
movie's
movie-
existence
honestly.
until
the
now.
The movie bombed. I don't know if you guys remember this. The movie was
Yeah,
harsh.
I don't.
It seemingly did bomb, and this is doubly so because
I brought
I
this up
never
before we
fucking
watched
heard of
the
this
movie.
until me and Benny a couple months ago were looking up like movies to watch for this fucking show.
This movie has a 29% audience rating on Rotten Tomatoes.
Did you say that again?
And-
You cut out.
This movie has a 29% audience rating on Rotten Tomatoes and no critic score. So that's how little people care about it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not a very relevant film at all.
This is going to be
Which
the
sucks,
first time
because it
anyone will
doesn't
ever
deserve
critique this
that
fucking
score.
movie. And then I just wrote down there are no
I
talking
like the
dogs in
movie.
this
It was a good
movie.
movie.
It's all right. Let's give it
There are
let's
no
give it a
fucking
number
dogs.
rating.
Oh, I forgot we fucking do
I-
these now.
I give it a 7.
I also give it a 7.
Yeah, I call 7 as well.
6.8. Yeah.
It's like
The
fucking
best movie
Boo.
ever.
Alright, I'm up
Mr.
to
Fucking
7.5.
I want to be different.
It's
Yeah.
passable. It's not bad.
How much do you love your strawberry milk?
I don't like
What? What? What the fuck?
No one drinks strawberry milk unless they want to be different.
I drink strawberry milk. It's nice.
I'm glad.
You want to be different.
I'm glad.
Like, okay, I need to
someone
be in a
fucking
certain
said it.
mood. Okay, I need to be in a certain mood to drink strawberry milk, and then I'm like, this is refreshing. This is nice. You know.
I just don't drink milk.
That's fair.
Milk is an ingredient.
I
I
drink
like
chocolate.
regular milk and chocolate milk. I like that.
I like when milk is used to make things like ice cream and cake.
Of course you fucking love cake, you...
I love cake, dude.
Yuli, I have a request.
Sure.
End this episode of the podcast by showing this picture.
Okay, what is it?
Yeah, true.
End it with this gift.
All right, thanks,
Okay.
guys.
Thank you for watching.
Hold
This
on.
and some beautiful wet.
Wait, don't
Next-
stop it yet. I have a gif.
Okay.
End it with this gif I'm about to post. This one.
Okay. Okay.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Cool. Next time we will
Hopefully
be
Yuli
watching
makes-
one of the fucking animated ones, I guess.
The
Hopefully-
John Cena movie.
Hopefully
Maybe.
Hopefully Yuli makes more 40K content for you idiots.
Hopefully
Yeah.
he doesn't.
Hopefully he does for
Because
the
that's clearly what
racists
people
out
want.
Yeah,
Until
you
then, you're gonna have
fucking-
to deal with talking dogs.
You
With
wretched
talking dogs
fucks.
and porno mags.
Ooh, yeah! Watch our Porno Mags review. Watch this one. It's
I wasn't
linked
on that
here.
episode.
Not a
Because
review. Not a review. I don't want it to be called a review. It was.
I don't
We
know why I
sat
wasn't
down
on that episode. I think
in,
it's 'cause they already
in
knew about
Ben's
it.
house
I
and
sat
watched
down
Porno
and
Mags.
read the one with the game fucking ads in it.
Yes.
I was looking at the titties.
I just realized
And
we didn't
then-
even do our introductions for this episode. We gotta redo
Hi,
it.
I'm Ben.
We gotta redo the whole
Fuck.
episode.
Wait, no, I'm Sergeant Kirby. Fuck.
I'm JoJo. That's Benny. That's Ben. That's Yuli. This has been
I'm a
talking
funny
dog.
Italian.
This has been
I'm going
Talking
back to
Dog.
Radio Shack.
All right, don't
Alright, have
don't
fun.
die there this time.
Yeah, please. We don't want to have to sacrifice the
He
blood of a
didn't die
lamb.
at Radio Shack.
Do
We
you
had
know how
to-
many people I had to kill to make that homunculus?
We had to
it-
retrieve him from radio. We had to retrieve.
We
I
didn't
had
have
to
to retrieve him because he did go to Radio Shack, but he got like stuck in a bunch of wires like a fish.
This time when I go to Radio Shack, I will bring a can with, and that can will have a string tied to another can, and you guys hold on to one can, and I'll hold on to the other, and then I'll go.
And
to
you'll
Radio
just talk.
Shack.
We'll just
We
hold it up to
need
a
to-
microphone.
We'll
We
just
need a
yeah.
trade. Who takes the can each week? I work Monday through Thursday this week, so I can't. do it.
I work Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Okay, I don't work. I fuck
great.
Yeah,
hard.
we
can,
know.
buddy.
You can use it. You can keep the can. You can
Bitch
finally
ass.
have a job in,
Finally, I have a job. God damn it.
that isn't
We'll pay you
showing off
$1.
your fucking skimpy outfits. The insecure straight men.
This is the Radio Shack can.
She's already at Radio Shack.
Are you got there already?
Yeah,
You were
goddamn.
fucking
Alright.
fast.
God damn.
That's-
Radio Shack time was fast.
This has been Talking
Bane?
Dogs. Hopefully, we're not dead by the next episode. Goodbye, everybody. Bye.
Goodbye, bye
I
bye,
am
bye bye.
dead.
Bye bye. I hope I fucking die. I hate you people. I hate 40K. That was a lie. I never liked 40K.